Alright guys, so before it gets too dark, I want to show you what we've done today, or basically what Brian's done today. I'm his support crew, and so he's out back there working still, but I'm going to give you a little show of what he's done today. So here is the pond. It's going to be about an acre of where it's going to go, and there's the back berm to the range. So the long range goes that way. So this is the back side of the range, and the range is that way. So just to give you kind of like a perspective of where we are right now. This hole, it may not look too deep. Let me see if I can back out a little bit. That's as far as I can get. But it's at least 30 foot deep, and the berm's about 20 foot high. So it's from there to there, it's about 50 foot, so it's pretty deep. Just to give you that idea there. So this is where it's going to fill up. So he's working down that way. I'm going to walk you around, because what he's doing is he's making that final connection to the creek back there, so that when he opens up that where we have it blocked, the water blocked, it'll just stream back there. So you can see him working right there. And I had cut this path here with the bush hog a little bit ago. So you can see this is going to be the final ditch that goes all the way back to the stream that's back there. So this is the overflow to the overflow. So the overflow is our pond, and if the pond overflows, this is the overflow to our overflow down to the stream. So we're trying to create, and you can see the angle of how we're on a down, where I'm standing is it's lower than where he's at, which will help that water just flow down, and hopefully keep our range dry. So that's what all the work's been about. That's what we've been aiming at. So he should be getting close to opening the floodgates. So I will get you footage of that when it happens. Alright guys, here comes the water. There we go. There's our waterfall. So it's obviously going to fill up our pond first. And then this is where that stream is, the connector that goes back to the stream that I just showed you. And that'll be the overflow for if the pond gets too full. There's Ryan up there doing his thing. That's amazing how much water that moves. Look at that. It is a steady waterfall. And then that's hopefully the end of our drainage issues right there. That was it. That should hopefully empty out those pistol bays fully, and the long range, and then once this water settles and it's not as silty with all the dirt from moving, it'll turn into a nice pond. And then there's our nice tall berm. Alright, so we're gonna let it fill up, do some more work, and I'll try to get you some footage a little later when we have see what the water ends up doing. We are back out here. You can see the long range has widened to its final width. So that's how wide it's going to be all the way back to that berm that we built. You see the range has drained, the pistol bays have drained, the pond is full, the overflow is working into the creek. So yeah, we're just finishing up. Brian's back there working. We just filled up the machine, so the machine's topped off. We topped it off with DEF as well, and so now I gotta go fill the tank again so that we're ready for the next time the machine needs it. So tomorrow is our last day with that machine, so we're on crunch time, but we're gonna get it done. I just took some aerial footage for you guys today, so you can see what we did the last 2 days, and you can see the unflooded pistol bays and everything from the sky. And I took some footage of that track hoe working some for you guys to enjoy. So thanks for following along, guys, and I guess tomorrow when we're done, you will see the finished product, I guess, of what we did with the machine. And then it's just kind of prettying everything up. We're going to use the tractor to grade and level all of that all the way back. So it's, you know, well, once we get the big machine out, so that's making all these ruts, we can then grade and level it so there's no more ruts, and then we'll seed it so that we get a nice grass field. I might put some different plots as we go down the whole length. Maybe put some clover or something for the deer. Stuff we can maintain and make it fun for us. But yeah, guys, almost there. We're getting there. All right, see you on the next one. Hey guys, so we're out here. It's our last day with the big machine. We're finishing up the long range, which is the last thing we had to do. The drainage is good. The pistol bays are actually completely drained as of today, which is really nice. We cut a path here for the tractor to be able to get through for some maintenance. This is our 700-yard range berm behind me. Give you some scales, pretty big. There's the tractor. And then here is what Brian is up to. So here is the 700-yard range. Zoom in a little bit for you. Brian is finishing moving that stuff that's kind of in the middle. We knocked down those last trees in the middle and finishing up the side berms along range, and then we are basically done with major construction of the range. And then it just comes down to grading, leveling the range, and then seeding it. As you can see, I've already started to do some of that grading and leveling here on this front side, to about where this line is right there. Where we're doing is I'm putting down box blade there and then just rolling this way. That way we're making that angle down into that ditch, our drainage ditch. And we got to do that all the way the length of the range, so that way everything's nice and level like that, not bumpy like this. And then we can seed it and let the grass grow. So that's that. Here is our humongous berm for the 700-yard range. We're going to seed all the berms too. And then we've cut a maintenance path here on the side and between these berms here, so that way we can come from the road that we have on that back side of the property and then come in here to be able to do maintenance either on the berm or on the ditch or something on this side of the range without going too far. So just to give you an idea. So this is where I showed you the video before where the water was draining back to the pond. The pond is back here. I'm going to walk you around this way. And I've already kind of box bladed this area here to make it at least smooth enough to drive over without getting, you know, into any ruts or stuff like that. Walk you back here, and then here you can see the back side of the pond. There we go. That's the cut right there that comes in. That's where the water's draining into the pond. And then over here's the drain that goes that way towards the stream. So, yep, it's all there, guys. We're keeping a lot of woods. I know it looks like we cleared a lot, but we only cleared about 10 or 12 acres. And we're sitting on about 44 acres. So there's a lot of wildlife, a lot more trees, a lot more woods on this property that's not getting touched. It's going to stay nice and pristine, so that we don't have too much of effect on what's going on out here, just for our little piece of heaven with the range. So yeah, guys, so that's what's going on today. It's getting kind of late, so I wanted to get you some video before it got dark. Again, I'm out here working on the tractor, and it's hard for me to get video while I'm the one working on the tractor for you guys, since I have to work the machine. But I did want to kind of show you where we were at. Gives you some scale how that berm just dwarfs the tractor. So, alright, guys, so I'm gonna get back to work so that we can get get what we want to accomplish today. But there you go, there's your perspective. There is about 700 yards from here, and I can zoom in down there. Way down there is the right there is the shooting line. So we're very, very, very far away, about 2100 feet, right? 700 yards. All right, guys, so hope you enjoy. See you all on the next one. Here's a good view of the tractor you haven't seen in a while. Alright, guys, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the videos. It really is uplifting when I see that you guys are actually watching what we're doing for you. and keeping up with the updates on how the construction is going. I'm going to keep making some videos on this tractor once I get more time and we're done with all the construction on the work that we're going to be doing with it. Alright guys, talk to you next time. Alright guys, so because I'm dumb and wasn't paying attention, this happened. So I am very stuck in mud. I mean, I can stick my foot out and get the mud, that's how deep I am. So, solution is we're tying a chain, and Brian's gonna rescue me with the trackhoe and pull the tractor out. Unfortunately, I can't film while we do this because obviously I have to man the tractor, but figured you guys would want to know. Alright, next time.